There's only 4 teams left in the NFL. Now, the conference championship games are going to happen on Sunday, January 24th. The first game at 3:05 was on CBS, the AFC Championship game between the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. And at 6:40 p.m. on Fox, the Arizona Cardinals against the Carolina Panthers. I think that the Patriots and the Panthers are going to win their games this weekend. Although the both are going to be closer. I think the New England game, New England should be a little more comfortable than Carolina should be, though, because Peyton Manning, 9 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. I just can't get over those stats. It's just unbelievable to me how bad those stats are. I would take Ryan Fitzpatrick. I would take not Brian Hoyer. He stinks up. He stunk up the joint in the playoff game. But Carson Palmer. I'd take Derek Carr over him. I would take even Tyrod Taylor. I would take over Peyton Manning at this moment in time in this playoff game. I'd give the Broncos a better chance if they had a great quarterback, because I do think the Broncos have a great defense. DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller, those guys are unbelievable players, but I think that Patriots are a little better overall. Tom Brady, 36 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Rob Gronkowski, 11 touchdowns. Julian Edelman, 7 touchdowns. He would have had more if he wasn't injured. The Patriots are just too talented offensively for Denver. Although when they're going to be on the field the whole game, I don't know. C.J. Anderson's a pretty good receiver, or a pretty good running back, but just don't have the weapons. Demaryius Thomas isn't as good as people think he is because he dropped too many balls last week against Pittsburgh. So Patriots win this game. I'm gonna give Denver's defense some respect, but I'm gonna say 24-14 Patriots. Now I'm gonna go to the Cardinals game against the Panthers game. 6:40 on Fox, and I believe the Panthers are going to win that game, although I'm not too confident with that prediction because Arizona has John Brown and Larry Fitzgerald, two of my favorite receivers in the game, because they put up big stats. Larry Fitzgerald, 9 touchdowns, John Brown, 7 touchdowns. Just the speed of those guys. I can't believe how fast those guys are. Larry Fitzgerald's the best receiver in the game, or at least not in the game right now. I think Odell Beckham's better than him. But out of the final 4 teams, Larry Fitzgerald is the best receiver. So I think it's going to be really tough to stop. Luke Kuechly's not going to have a field day against Arizona. Carson Palmer's been playing really well this year. It's unbelievable how well he's been playing. 35 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Although he threw a couple dumb interceptions against the Packers last week in the playoff game. But I still think that Arizona's going to be really good. I just think Cam Newton is on a mission right now. 35 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, including 10 more rushing touchdowns. Jonathan Stewart's back now. He was really big against the Seahawks. He actually set the tone at the beginning of the game. But it does concern me how Carolina's defense almost blew that big lead against the Seattle. And they also have Ted Ginn, a very good receiver, 10 touchdowns, although he could be better if he held on the ball a bit more. But Luke Kuechly, I think, is going to make a play at the end of the game. It's going to help Carolina win this game. I'm going to say Carolina 27, Arizona 24. By the way, I think the best quarterback left of the final 4 teams is Tom Brady. The best running back out of these 4 teams is probably, I guess, New England doesn't have a running back. Carolina's Jonathan Stewart. So I think Jonathan Stewart is the best running back. He's the best running back out of these final 4 teams. I said Larry Fitzgerald is the best receiver out of these 4 teams, and best tight end I think is Greg Olsen. Although it's really close with Rob Gronkowski. But I mean, Carolina's 15-1, and Greg Olsen was a big part of that, considering that it didn't have too many receivers. It didn't have great receivers. Devin Funchess and Ted Ginn were the best receivers. Brady has Edelman, he has LaFell, he has Amendola, who are slightly better than the Carolina. Greg Olsen makes a bigger difference. And the best linebacker, obviously, is Luke Kuechly. And the best kicker is Steven Gostkowski. I'm just talking about these final 4 teams. Out of these final 4 teams, who would I pick on my team to have? Those are the players that I would pick to have. Go Panthers and go Broncos.